little change of pace here. A glimpse of the new dog toy hauler. We're gonna do something a little different. Gone on a few trips with my buddies. We're trying to figure out a few things. I've got an idea of a trip I want to do, ultimate trip, here in the next year. So trying to get everything ready so I can make a big long journey with 2 side-by-sides. And it has something to do with this truck. So my project will be to actually put my side-by-side on top of my truck, so I can then pull a trailer with another side-by-side in it, and I can do a little camping on the way. So that is the goal. We'll see how that works out. Well, this is what I mean by putting my side-by-side on top of my truck. Here's a large machine. Appears to be a Can-Am 4-seater sitting on top of a big Dodge. Looks like a standard 6-foot box, so the machine is hanging way over the front of the truck. A lot of overhung cantilevered weight here. What I do like about this style is that the ramps are long, and where you get out, you don't have to step down. There's quite a few of them where they do like these short ramps, and I don't know what they're thinking, because you've got a long ways to go up. This gives you a lot of support structurally because the angles are bigger, and I kind of like that. I like the big gusset on the outside. This one here, you can buy out a place out of California, and they're about $5,300 plus shipping. I'm a long ways from there. If I wanted to buy something, I'd probably buy it used, but I like to build things. They give you quite a lot of detail. This is quite tall. They did say that they could custom make them, but they had stuff ready to ship. So they do a 6-inch tall safety rail. They got this big reinforcement plate. It's 90 inches long, 48 inches wide, which for a general purpose thing would fit a lot of long box trucks for a big machine. Here's one in a short truck. The aluminum folding ramps, and so on. So in my looking around, I ran across this one, and I'm a little leery of aluminum ramps this long. They're rated like 1,500 pounds a piece, 3,000 pounds. You know, he's got a smaller, lightweight, smaller Polaris. It is a 4-seater, but it's smaller than mine. And when he backs down, they really don't look that bad. This is going to be a little nerve-wracking, but you can see the back tires are about on the ground before the front tires are on it, so you got a little over half the machine's weight on it at a time. So I think that's doable. This video was from Brooke Milburn, if I don't butcher his name. Like me, just got a few hundred subscribers. So thanks that he posted that, something like that I could look at. We can look at what I'm up to. I did model it in CAD. Benefits to what I do is I do have the ability to 3D model stuff. So My truck's 52 inches wide on the inside, so I just went ahead and I'm going to make it 52 inches wide. That one was a little bit taller. I dropped the height down to 45 and a quarter. It just worked out that way. I'm still 90 inches long. You can see the wheelbase of my Turbo R on there. So I think I'm just slightly longer, but I could cut that down. I didn't draw any of the gussets or anything. I didn't, I only drew the area where it's going to go up on the one side. I didn't want to put a horrible amount of detail in here. I just, because I'm going to only build a one-off. I'm not going to go in the business to build a bunch of these. But I'm using 2x3 quarter wall aluminum. It looks like most of those other ones were built out of 2x2. Not sure if they used quarter wall or not. But my weight is up. They claim that one weighs about 400 pounds. I'm closer to 500 pounds. So I'm assuming they used a little lighter material, and being a smaller tubing, a couple 100 pounds on a 1-ton truck, not the end of the day. I could have made it out of steel and had it heavier. I think the aluminum would be better. I can polish it up on the outside. I think it'll look really, really cool. The other benefits to 3D modeling this is that it's 3D modeled. So I could work out my hinges. And of course, it's not really going to hinge up like this. I'm going to fold the ramps down. And, I don't have all the gussets drawn in here or this big side plate. I can do all that after the fact. It's not that big a deal. The biggest thing is to make sure that I had my hinges. I did a 2x2 angle, 1/4 inch thick underneath, and then I did a 1/4 inch plate on the outside to reinforce it. 5/8 inch pins, probably use stainless steel bolts. And then on the lower half, this is a 1/2 inch thick plate. I made it 12 inches long, so I got plenty of weld surface. The other neat thing is you see when it folds, they hit here. It also hits my bracket here, so when it is folded down flat, I have this surface area plus the surface area of this overlapping angle to keep it from folding in any farther than it needs to. So I feel pretty comfortable. This is made out of a 3x2 angle. The 3-inch leg is high. That looked like what pretty much most of these other ramps were made out of. Some made them out of, it was weird because it was like a C-channel, but it was like a tube. And I don't know if that is a custom extrusion that they're using, because you want to make sure these are entrapped on the face of the angle. They're not going to push through if you crack a weld. It's not going to go clear to the ground. Now, if you crack a weld where it folds, you've got another issue. I thought maybe as a safety measure, because, I'm building my own and I'd rather be overkill, would be to have something come out of my hitch with a trailer jack to adjust the height and come up and hit just under the back side of the ramps on both sides so that it's got something to rest on. I guess I'll determine that the first time I go to run the machine up the ramps. So that's pretty much the gist of it. I think the extra width and making it a little bit shorter will be a plus. Also making this rail, my upper rail is 2x2. I didn't see no point in making that heavier. And I made it 8 inches high instead of the 6, which will also increase the strength of this overhang here. So I'd rather go overkill because this is the first one I'm building, and being a prototype, it's got to work the first time, and I don't want this sitting on a top of my brand new truck, crushing the cab. So you want to follow along with me building this, great. Please like and subscribe. If you find good content here, appreciate it. I'm just starting out and would like this to take over for my second job. I'm working too many hours and I don't have enough time to play. And I would be rather doing projects like this and out riding like everybody else. So thank you and have a good day.